and there is a very good synergy, which I think that is a key in Valorant, more than single skills. And it's probably the first time since we started this journey that we found this kind of synergy between the team.
Yeah, I think that's super important. But also, though, how do you guys think they're going to deal with this comp change?
Well, Echo's on Cyphers.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Even though I got wrong player, but
no more chamber.
yeah, I think this is interesting. Both playing the Waylay, so Ulf playing that kind of Fnatic style breach Waylay. You're going to see some very aggressive BXX. What's she saying? I can hear Lauren.
Is someone checking on Pansy?
Fnatic fails effective role. Fnatic.
Oh, I can't help it.
Fnatic bias.
They did that comp and just did the same exec 12 times in a row.
Yeah, how did that go for them?
Didn't do well, did they?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
They're awful, aren't they?
I mean, I mean, like,
wait, can we just quickly shout out Creamy Dreamy's KO? This guy's KO
0.8 APR. This
still different on KO.
Yeah, it's just he's gonna be hitting some knives.
Yeah, is there a reason why he doesn't go by Creamy Dreamy anymore? He's just Creamy.
Why is he creamy?
I think it's something he told me is something about he's romantic about something. It's probably a taboo to go with Creamy Dreamy because he had some bad games or something.
Oh, he's lying.
I don't remember. It was something like this.
So if he loses this one, we demote. We go back to Creme. Kriya. Oh my goodness! Welcome back, Kriya. I mean, more seriously though, it's a big game. You know, of course, if your boys win this, they're gonna be straight to the final game of Ascension. But I'm getting ahead of myself because we are gonna jump back into Abyss. Pansy apparently has a lot to say, so say it.
What do you mean?
Well,
what do you mean? You just got to call out bias when you see it. As someone who lives by bias, or
Despicable.
Fnatic, obviously, to see someone so biased.
Studio's full of shills today.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing.
But
Your favourite map?
yes,
You love
absolutely.
it.
But I mean,
Love
it's again previously shown off on this map as well in the grand finals. But a comp change here. I think probably turning of the times a little. I wouldn't say modernising, but bringing the Waylay in.
Sure.
Certainly an update, so it's going to keep Dynasty on their toes for sure.
Yep.
So excited to see how it was 66%. I didn't know pistol win rate previously, but
No.
no.
No, I didn't note it
Oh,
previously.
right.
I was agreeing with you.
Oh,
Michael.
you were agreeing with me.
I don't normally
You agreed
argue
with
with
me
you.
by saying no.
No. Bamsy off to the races. Michael's giving me attitude. I don't know what's happening. He just loves Abyss. He can't get enough of it. Here we are. Tap on the spike. Mike, take it away.
Yeah, drawn out some of the util here, but Ulf actually still going to have to sit behind this smoke for the time being. But everybody here very early on with a late plant here. Bamsy looking to try and find one, but Echo,
Oh, they jump.
he's found two. They're caught.
And Waddle's barely keeping this together, but he does at least get to back away. Bamsy then dives back in, but Echo on a third now. Ticey. That's one, but ain't going to get any more. Lovely playback through by Ulf.
Again, just that first tap to draw out the util allowed Ulf to get a little closer. I think at that point, Dynasty, they're faced with making a pretty tough decision to push further forward into spawn to try and guarantee a kill or some sort of control. But look at this catch. Again, that's unfortunate not to find another couple of kills off that.
It's such a habit to jump though, isn't it? It's terrible, really. But again, yeah, the fact they actually were still able to get a couple from this and make it a bit closer is quite surprising. But Echo, man, what's with this guy in pistols? Sheriffs, anything.
Looking very, very sharp today. Ulf up to a fantastic start here to find a pistol. Again, with their, well, round 2 success. Hopefully a chance to convert this even further. Fairly invested. Stingers in the hands of Ordaz and Neki, but rifles elsewhere with Sop. A scope here in round 2. Dynasty trying to probe a little bit across the map.
I just don't want to see them lose to Classics and the Sheriff. You know? You know?
Like Dynasty did.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bold expectation.
I would like the team that has invested the money to be rewarded.
I mean, unfortunately, they're walking into the site with both rifles on, so
It's a choice.
Yeah, you would stack the odds in Ulf's favour
Would you?
here.
Would you?
Yeah, you certainly would.
You would?
Yeah, absolutely would.
Oh,
Fabian,
you would,
Fabian.
Fabian.
Surely.
Fabian.
The right way,
Oh,
the right way, surely. And they got him. Oh my God.
left.
They've,
Valorante, child game.
Toon graphics. Yeah, Necky's found one.
Oh,
That's
take
a
me back to
recovery.
the dark corridors.
That's a good one.
Oh, realism. Ah.
Slow down here, though. Dynasty. Solid hold on the side.
There we
Right.
go.
Player standing.
There it goes.
Ghost boy, bye-bye.
Okay, that is the Phantom God,
concealment.
I believe. So Ordaz trying to bring us back to normalcy. It's not gone well until, well, Dynasty have done it, haven't they? They've only gone and done it.
They've only gone and done it.
They've only gone and bloody done it.
That's about,
Right?
yeah, that's about right for today.
It's the side with two
I
rifles.
can't believe Creamy's found that, but Ticey.
Where's
30
Ticey?
seconds
I mean,
left.
but the
Dicey?
fact that Framsey then finds another
Last
kill
player standing.
Yep.
in the fray.
Player standing.
I mean, the Utah investment here, absolutely
flash is
fantastic from
sick.
Dynasty.
Well, I guess we're seeing some of that like diligence with Creamy on that KO as well. That nice little high flash swing in the box. Super nice.
We're going to catch somebody off guard outside A now.
Did just the smokes there.
Ordaz can have some sort of safety in an attempt to maybe deny this orb.
Now you wouldn't lose to just classics. There's not even a shot.
Echo's not got a sheriff. This is 100% a Dynasty round win. Top at least find some information off that. Tyson going to open up the A site though. Necky will fall.
All good. This is nice. Little Eco Cobra. Echo.
Spike planted.
Only a classic. Nah, not this time.
It's not a sheriff.
Not a sheriff.
Last player standing.
Dicey farming up against the classics. And Sop
Flawless.
off the map.
Flawless response here to follow up from flipping round 2. So Dynasty off to a fantastic start. All things considered, Waddle actually one away from his Hunter's Fury.
Yeah.
Decent progress across the board actually from Ulf considering, but
Yeah, you'd
throw this first ult cycle into a little bit of disarray.
Yeah, I guess if I'm going to be critical, which I'm not going to be that harsh on, I would like to have maybe seen Creamy or Waddle getting a bit more of a chance to farm up a bit more in that round. If
Yeah,
it is
sure,
just
yeah,
against
coming into
classics,
this
if
buy
it
round, yeah. You
would have been nice.
Yeah.
Unless they've got a great plan with...
Unless Waddle can get this, either the plant or this orb outside B. A very loose hold here, it's just Echo, and he's fairly committed even though he has a little bit of support with this smoke.
Oh, they're away.
Oh, but he's shot.
There it is.
Yeah, gonna know about it.
Aldrin behind. Spots one, gives away that there were those two here. It's too early to read much into. And the standoff on the other side.
Orb retrieved. Waddle has his ultimate now. Be able to put to use potentially towards 8. They're going to fight for this choke.
There's a lot on Sop here. That glass cannon too. Aldrin going to force him off. But how much help can he provide to Fabian? Does he even need it?
He gets cleared.
He waited. I don't blame him for waiting. We compliment that sort of discipline normally. But Waddle showing why that ult is good in his hands. Ordaz going to get cleared, and this sight hit is diligent. It's well constructed, and it's got the job done. Plants in. The last two, you're kind of looking at a save at this point.
Waits just long enough, but unfortunately catches the flash that's going into the choke. At that point, Sop cleaned up by the Hunter's Fury as well. Makes things even harder. Ticey in a fairly committed position will be dealt with by the cam. Yeah, Echo gets caught second guessing, dealing with the trip.
Seen a lot of these players cross that left side as well. Hold on, this info is huge.
One enemy
They've done
remaining.
really well here. Necky already on 2 kills this round, and Tag on the other side, who's been ice cold though with his clutches again. The man who aced in the first to keep control in round 4. As Ulf got dangerous, but kept in check.
Bring a couple of these ultimates online for Ulf. Yeah, the flash is just really unfortunate.
Last
But
player
very
standing.
diligent clear. I believe, was it Ramsey looking back onto that angle to
Yes.
hard clear?
Yep.
A little bit of frustration shown from Vlad. One away from the Cosmic Divide and about halfway for Fabian and Sop as well. It's just a judge, a couple of sheriffs, and a rifle in the hands of Sop here in round 5. Early trade though, Sop and Tag both finding kills.
I know exactly.
And Neki sends out the Hunter's Fury in an attempt to double down on that, but there's nothing to be found.
No, and now it feels good to hit this site. Underhand flash on, playing close to the smoke. It is going to be Echo with that judge. But already whoa,
Echo and Ordaz have got kills.
And look who slipped the smoke as well. Waddle's ahead, yes, but now you got Echo Lux, Waddle. Oh my god.
This is a beautiful recovery.
I don't know how they've managed it, because those positions look so favorable, and Fabian's still giving a good fight here.
Oh, he's walked into the upshot.
God. Fabian.
Got the stun back as well.
Chomping at the bit, though.
10 seconds off the recon.
Man. Bold to go for this.
Spike
What's the
planted.
plan from Fabian?
Fabian was maybe just retreating there to find another weapon, but not sure if he misread maybe the death markers here. Now with Waddle able to sit back on this recon, he can really confirm on this first tap if it even comes through. He's holding an open angle here, will clean the round up. A third on the board for Waddle and a 4th round for Dynasty.
Got to be so frustrating as well for Ulf, because they're getting close in a couple of these moments, right? Like, how close did this get?
Their ecos are just so lethal. They're doing damage time and time again, but again, it takes Waddle really slipping the net to turn the tides of this round.
And he's carrying on from the first map too. He's been having a big series, is Waddle. Creamy doing the job that we kind of expected as well. Those flashes great, the knives on point. Now you look at the ults.
Yeah,
that's a scary combo coming up.
Certainly is. So much ability to really pin down the players on Ulf. Waddle going to drone up here. Looks like it might even be a slight pace change, depending on what he sees. Investment here from Famzy. A bit of catch, but Fabian to find him.
Don't know how he saw him. Was he ahead of that smoke then? Or maybe the smoke hadn't
I think he slipped out of it.
Yeah,
Which
okay,
is
fair
bold
play.
considering everybody else is behind this for Dynasty.
Getting away with one is exceptional for him. But Dynasty is still very much committed towards the B side. They've not really left much in the tank, but Waddle, once again, finding key kills here. Sop getting curious ahead of maybe where he should have been. This could be good denial, actually. It is. Waddle going to be sent away from that, unable to get the plant.
Though, yeah. Oh, nice combo there. The Divide will go up here early, ahead of the plant. Fabian, he's found another kill. Ticey will fall. That's the Rolling Thunder coming through.
Disrespecting a lot of the utility and finally feeling a little bit braver. And Waddle this time can't save them. I mean...
Fabian, by the way, a crucial kill ahead of the execute, then sitting back and finding another one to get the Rolling Thunder online. Beautiful play from him in a couple of these rounds.
Yes, there he is, slipping the smoke. Really?
Well, it was at the fault line that kept them actually in the choke point as well. So it completely separates Famzy.
He's done brilliantly. That is a key round for him. Top of the board as well for his side. Fabian pulling off heroics really to get them their second on the board. Obviously, after that pistol they got at the very start of things. Still financially fine. Dynasty able to buy up, but will be lacking in some areas. A couple of light shields here and there.
Certainly a big ultimate off the cards now for Famzy, but Waddle just one away from another Hunter's Fury by round 7. Ridiculous from him. Because if they want to slow things down here, but Ordaz, I mean, look where that death marker is.
Confident in the backside fight to be peeking at, and he's got a hit on this too. That's danger. Waddle posting this one, going to get a tag and a frag too. Dicey in the meantime taking the side. Dynasty looks so comfortable on these side takes. They know exactly how they want to play it. Famzy even getting that reward at the start.
Yeah, Waddle is just providing so much value right now on the Stover for Dynasty. I said 2 ultimates already, and Dynasty are on the hunt. They don't want Fabian to hold on to this rifle. We heard here, at least Famzy will be punished for that.
It was a saving grace of the round just prior. Just love the chance to keep his Phantom this time. That's the only thing you can really hope for. And I think that's about the hunt quelled. They'll be calling that off now. But I have to say it, you're right. Waddle has been coming a firm favourite, actually, for me throughout this. Been loving what he's doing, and he seems to be getting better. The confidence is there.
Especially in that first series that we cast as well. It was Ticey and Waddle kind of going back and forth in terms of big rounds. I mean, Tag quietly chipping away and doing doing magic in the background, but certainly today, Waddle for me has been the highlight for Dynasty. And especially in the opener of this second map.
Hit, nice, nice.
ULF will pump the brakes a little bit. Timeout here, trailing by 3. And not many positives, to be honest with you.
No. It's a tough scenario because, well, they did well on B. I'll give them the tick in the box, but that was off the back of Fabian, really, it felt like. You know,
well, yeah, this is the other thing. It's like we were talking about coming into that. I think when Famzy falls, Creamy's a little apprehensive to invest in ult command then to try and turn the tides of that site exit, especially if they all just get basically held in that fault line. Nobody can really go forwards. It's not providing a massive amount of value, but the issue with that being they couldn't find a clean plant to then reset behind. So it could have potentially been something, but all credit due to ULF in terms of holding that down. And Fabian, like I said, finding the 2 crucial kills to actually flip that round on its head.
But how many times do we see, like, an attacking side, for example, you know, they'll hit a B once in a while or something, maybe on an eco or like a throwaway round, or, you know, when they're on up against maybe someone who don't even got sheriffs or whatever, but then they just fall back to that all-encompassing A-site execute that's just brutal to deal with.
Yeah.
And I guess it's somewhat unfortunate for Ordaz to fall the way he did. It looked like he was just kind of caught out.
Yeah, maybe he's just on a jump peak and then spam through the box, sure, but it's... But
it's the keys to the castle, then.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, even if you leave 2 on A for the majority of these rounds, it causes a real issue then.
Found them.
The attacking team just know that, again, the rotation times through mid are so awkward to reinforce A. Tag with a check on the cam here. Sop actually set up to try and put this rifle in the fray, but there's nobody on the other side. Just waiting on the contact from the cam here. Obviously have a fault line to invest as well, but I think Tag just checked, and yeah, his camera's dealt with.
It's brought Tag back, but this would be maybe what, an ult, or, you know, a good amount of utility just to deal with Tag. There he is, spotted.
Say no way Sop sends it on that. Echo finds the kill regardless. But that should be the green light now towards A.
Ordaz,
well, it should be, but
Ordaz! What a shot on the second. Hold on. Give this team a couple of sheriffs and suddenly they are absolutely filthy. Oh! Neki! What was that? Creamy's now going to go into a 1v3. Turns the first flash, but he gets denied on the plant, so time's not on his side.
30 seconds
He doesn't quite know where they are either. No information to be had, and in reality, ULF need to play together in this, play smart. Don't give him isolated fights, is hindered.
Sop actually catches, but that's
really
beautiful to get that down before he dips out of dodge. A thrifty
You all feeling
on the board here in map 2. Maybe something to turn the confidence here for ULF. Ordaz going huge for 2.
enemy remaining.
Fortunately, 40 HP for Creamy here. Even if he isolates one of these kills, it's, I mean, it's a Sheriff and 2 rifles on the other side. Doesn't necessarily bail him out.
No. The anti-ecos. A constant thorn in the side of everyone, apparently, in Ascension. But it's given at least ULF a bit more to fight with. Now we're finally seeing that ult from Creamy coming in. It feels like it's been in the pocket for a minute, but still. Deep flash. Behind sight, but Echo unaffected, but does get caught in the end. Denied being able to make much more of that. Echo held back by the smoke.
Well, I was going to say, that, yeah. Almost missing the timing completely on this execute because of that smoke. Now we'll be forced into an awkward plant location.
Spike planted.
Dicey is set up with a paranoia here, so they could crunch spawn pretty easily.
See what the goers are. Dicey. It's a brave approach, but this actually could do really well. Dicey can just sit here, hold a lot of that space safe, but it's actually Fabian rewarded towards Waddle, and now the goer is this. Neki finding Dicey, green light towards the site, but individual fights happen. Now Tag gets to maybe try and control this one. Stop trying to get tricky, but Tag expecting it. Breathes it, can he find it? He can!
What a crazy post-plant situation here. Beautiful combination on the back of Sop sending his ultimate, but Dynasty able to withstand.
God.
It's just beautifully done. Again, so many pings coming off. Trips, recons, all over the place. Dicey, I believe, as well. I'm not sure if he was pinged by something, but just, yeah, he's so desperate to land that shot. The tag able to seal the deal on number 6 for Dynasty. Broken purchase coming back from Ulf. Signs of desperation, Lauren.
Yeah, where's the layers to this though? Tag just managed to catch Echo too. So that was maybe the second string that they were trying to apply towards V off of that deeper start coming out from Sop, but that's tough to hold now. That could be handled, but Sop can't really stay on the site. Has to fall off this. Oh, but Fabian again,
This is so
man.
quick. Super
Fast down middle. And able to be enough of a thorn in the side. This is once again just halted this approach.
Sop's got to be careful. They're down to 36 HP. Only has a Bucky. Ordaz on a Guardian as well. He's looking for Neki and Fabian really to do the heavy lifting here.
Spike planted.
Tyson's got the TP, but not much else in terms of utility. Just some shock darts for Waddle.
Does Famsi get affected by this util? No, he's still off the leash, so this can be forced away, however. Backside played. Ulf going to get their first steps towards the site.
They can't huddle in here.
And they can't. Creamy still, though, very comfortable until then. It's Waddle left in a 1v3, and Ulf have the answers on this site. They know their lines, and once again, gotta say, Fabian's impact on that backline approach, freezing Dynasty in their place.
Really safe pair of hands on display here. I said almost just disrespecting Dynasty's expectations here. Dynasty to now call a timeout in response.
See how fragile the money's been. Even in the rounds they've won, they've been close and they have been a bit back and forth, but if you look at the finances on the Dynasty side, they're going to be on sheriffs and stingers.
Yeah, I mean, they've basically gone blow for blow for the last 5 rounds. Again, Ultima's being invested, not necessarily off kilter, but at times that you'd want to see it in a buy versus buy, potentially having to throw them into convert rounds. Ooh. So certainly for the last 2 rounds, sorry Lauren, it's going to be Ulf firmly in control of this ult cycle.
Oh god, Fabian's only 1 away. Actually, that's pretty imperative. I didn't even note that. But yeah, you're right. They do certainly have the upper hand, but again, it feels...
only uses Divide like 2 or 3 rounds ago, didn't they? Am I misremembering that? I thought he used it like 2 or 3 rounds ago when we had the B site hit. With the Rolling Thunder from Fabian, I'm fairly... that might have been like 4 or 5 rounds.
Yeah, maybe I've just blinked and missed a couple.
I just saw that and I was thinking, wow, actually. Because he's had the round over on A where he's getting 2 kills in the smoke. But regardless, for the last couple of rounds here, Ulf are going to be feeling very, very happy with the situation overall.
They should be.
Standout half for Fabian, that has got to be said again.
Oh, he's the one who's making that B site look inaccessible. But the problems still aren't fully resolved on A, I feel. And it's like, you know, you've got to sprinkle in a couple of these B hits to make it not look like you're just back-to-backing the A site. But do they then go back to what has been working, or do they look for an adjustment? Ramsey does have that Guardian. Dicey's been sat on that ult for a minute now, unless I've missed it.
Yeah, actually the information trade-off here, probably favouring Ulf a little more. Maybe that's how he was caught before. Ordaz got to be careful. Ramsey finds a glimpse and a tag.
Wouldn't be the first time that Neki's been up here either. This is similar scenes. Already forced off those first angles. This should allow for a plant.
Gap in that smoke, though.
He in and over. He hasn't got a lit. Oh!
Ramsey's the one to punish on the back of it.
He was looking for it the first time around on site almost, but this time going to catch Neki instead, and they're going to take over Heaven.
That's a big push from Dynasty to really throw off Ulf here, because they haven't done much of this. They're looking to play some very deep positions here.
Pretty tough though. Sop can be a nuisance on this. Oh, Echo's been caught. I think just not expecting that presence up towards Heaven, but then backside becomes vulnerable. They have to dive back down, and speaking of impact, Fabian's been on it. Sop set up to succeed. Brilliant impact between him and Fabian.
It's another round, man.
The guy's been on it.
Yeah, Sop able to clean this up with ease. There's only the one ultimate invested as well, going to come away from that now in round 12 with some key ults to make this work and potentially give us on level footing.
Last player standing.
Fabian's having a half here. Really impressive work. Again, the ult usage there just at the right time. Fighting for what's necessary. I really like that. And making Dynasty work for it. We saw how comfortable they were on those A takes, how good they looked on them. finally getting back in with the help of the ult, obviously, but still. And now, as you said, firmly in control of the ult cycle. And Sop getting that nice deep line, but actually warded away and takes a lot of damage for it. Hunter's Fury sent into the dark, not going to find a body.
They're fully anticipating a stack outside B here. Maybe just on the back of who's spotted, but Tag, he slipped the net. He's so deep on this position now. And have Neki transitioning back towards A. There's a chance for them to really get ahead of Echo here.
Camera taken
I don't know
out.
if I love how Echo's playing.
Well, he's heard the steps now. He's got
So
confirmation.
all in. Like, what are you meant to do here?
I was going to say, yeah, Neki's just caught with his pants down.
And Echo's screwed. This crunch is perfect, don't get me wrong. Tag's played that really well, and so have Dynasty, but I think there's a couple of pieces missing, but with Fabian still alive, there's still a large chance it works out. Tag has to run a mile to get away from this, but Fabian reclaiming that space, plants now in.
Pop of the ult as well. Tag going to find his third. Newell going to come through, reveal everything left on the board. Sop now dealt with quickly by Creamy, and it'll be a 7-5 half here in the first. Beautiful stuff from Dynasty to secure this.
Resilience there for Ulf, though. Looking forward to see how it closes down in the second half.
Know exactly.
Player standing.
We are back 5-7. Dynasty is currently in the lead. But Michael, thoughts now on the second half, obviously. Get to see Fabian on the attack, being an instigator in these matters. What's drawing your eye?
I mean, certainly with the Breeze putting up that performance in the first half, Sop going to be feeling like he's going to be set up for success here, enabled in this second half.
Facilitating that gap close capability. But let's see. As already Famsi feeling confident, taking a wander down middle. Now, he's going to be caught out. Echo's on the other side, and that's a Sheriff on the loose. So you've got to be careful if he picks that one up.
I was going to say, whether he gets a chance to retreat here, Waddle going to be able to find the trade. So an early win-off, really, for Dynasty. So they're going to be able to get ahead of this site exec. If Ulf decide to commit, which with the util going down, it looks as if that might be the case.
Yeah, already going to see that Sop's made it to sight. Do they pop flash the smoke? Sop's found Tag, so...
That's just completely blind, by the way.
5 flash in, and the swing. Perfect unison with Ticey playing that smoke up top, but still not getting much success beyond that. Still got Neki, Ordaz, and Fabian here, but there's going to be Waddle finding another. Has to find the last two as well. Shock darts locked in, but this post-palm positioning is solid. Very, very tough for him to navigate.
Neki's in a position that kind of makes this impossible for Waddle.
Scanning ahead.
Gonna try and get the first half on. Ooh, just missing it.
Oh, the headshot.
Neki down to just 5 HP. Unwinnable round here for Waddle. Yeah, it looked as if they were going to be able to get ahead of these smokes, but Dynasty, I'm not sure, maybe somebody wasn't set up in terms of util. Try and prevent this from happening. The flash, by the way, coming out for Ticey. Absolutely perfect from Creamy.
We're starting to see Neki and Echo getting a little bit more online as well, right? We're seeing kind of Fabian, obviously, toward the top, but not a solo affair anymore. And this is what the doctor ordered for Ulf, right? They've been struggling a little bit. the footing underneath them, but these second rounds have been proven problematic for just about everyone involved. And hopefully we don't see any of that naughtiness. That flash is good again. And Sop! It's lovely stuff for him. And a big build for Alt too. He's what, one away now?
I already saw Tag flying off the map, by the way, like halfway through that happening outside A. Waddle going to take the same plunge. It will be a flawless round 2 for ULF. Get the catch here. Absolutely beautiful. Dicey in midair for about 10 seconds, it feels like.
These are nice confidence builders, though, for Sop. He's been good, right? He's been doing his job, but numerically sitting on, what, 9 to 10? So for him, a nice chance to farm up a little bit there, start feeling out the game. Let's see if that continues forward here. The bonus, pretty robust. Have at least the...
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it being flawless, they can almost flush out any utility they are missing. And see here as well, it's Bulldogs alongside Guardian and Rifles.
Calling over rotations, hearing enough steps, and now seeing this layer of utility. You are in a little bit of trouble. Sop actually just going to be pathing towards backside. Making sure that's all secure, but do they commit? No.
I was going to say, I saw a few people ducking away, and it's because Echo's actually fully lurked into A. Now, only got a Bulldog, so a chance to be overwhelmed.
They can beat him back on this rotation. This gets a bit weird now.
Very strange.
Huh. And for Dynasty, you've got to be aware that someone could have slipped through, right?
Yeah, I think they are realizing that's probably what's happened.
You going off this flash? You're mad, they are. And you can see why the flash is damn good, but they can't quite commit both of the players to it. They eventually get walled down. Tag's now there. Sop and Neki maybe overthinking a little in this one. Is Neki the last one alive, but a good position. Turn around, but Dicey is going to fall. Just Tag and Waddle left here.
30 seconds
quite
left.
Far away though.
They're already here to greet him.
He's found another though. Oh, Neki, where have you got that from?
Beautiful clutch from Neki to what felt like a lost cause on this round.
Well, it felt like a lost round completely. It was the late drop from Waddle that had me panicked there. It felt a bit too individual, but no, actually won out. But pulling off this from Neki is unreal.
Slight overcook in the first part of this round for sure, but Neki, safe pair of hands for ULF. Able to deliver that clutch.
I'll find them.
Much needed.
Awakening, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dynasty feeling that maybe they're ahead on that one. Dicey still trying to have a brawl on this, show a lot of force, but I mean, Sop doesn't really...
What?
Sop.
Sop thought he had an absolute sitter there.
Oh, no. And look.
One of those thrifty rounds.
Look where Dicey is. Oh, we've made a meal of it. There's mess everywhere.
Still a paranoia here for Dicey as well. He feels the pinch.
The only downside is no recoverable weapons, and Dicey slipping back to the same side now. Oh, it's quite tough to witness actually for ULF, because I'm sure it's incredibly frustrating for them as well. No way in hell they fancy this to be the outcome, but Ordaz and Fabian gonna do what they can here. But it feels like it's a lost cause. Prove me wrong. 5 players against you. Well, sorry, 4 on this side of the map. And 1 on the way.
Yeah, Famzy making progress elsewhere, though. So you almost want them to... I was going to say find a kill or something
left.
to ease this pressure on the way. And it is still a 2v4, though.
High flash, swing out, Fabian. A nice try, but you thought... I feel like Sop there kind of... I was like, gave it away, but he thought he was on for a sitter.
He feels like he's got a freebie. And unfortunately, Creamy's there with a Sheriff, and then Creamy finds another. Really flipping this round on his head.
You don't want to open up that window of chance, because look what it's done to the money and
just
everything
quickly,
else.
the issue being, it's a bonus conversion, yes, but it came down to a clutch from Neki. Meaning financially, they weren't necessarily benefiting massively off it, other than resetting Dynasty.
8-8 now, tied up all even. Soft. Oh. Nothing happened. Problem is, he took quite a bit of damage for that one.
He did.
And he is the one with the Vandal. So it's a little tougher, but look, we've just seen a round change with Sheriffs. Sop's not getting the timings that he's wanting, really. Tag's given up a lot of control on the site. Playing quite safe because he's the only one here, so...
Yeah, I don't think now with the spike amp being dealt with, when the spike will come through, he's going to know it's not Echo planting, so knows that there's presence on the site alongside that. Sop now playing in the cut. Oh, just misses Waddle, and Creamy catches a glimpse. Now down to 59 HP.
Now you got to see Dynasty speed up on the site a little bit if they want to try and disrespect this lurk coming in. So Ticey's going to do just that. Echo barely alive, but still looking a little bit lethal. Careful, Ticey. Ah, it's Fabian again on this side of the map, man. But Dynasty do at least get the trades right. 3 stay alive. Diffuse going to come through. And lead regained.
Tag going to be the one to take the defuse here. Actually, no, sorry, it was Creamy, yeah.
Forget about
the null command online. Big ultimate to have is going to force the timeout from ULF.
Last player standing.
Getting a chance to actually do some damage in this situation, but I think with Sop being held up and not finding value, it doesn't really weaken that retake getting started.
So, Fabian has ult, Neki has ult. Is anyone else nearby? No, I mean
2 or 3 away.
Yeah, but not enough you can bank on to having this. So they're nice to haves, but not online yet. On the other side, we saw it. Creamy got his as well, and Famty only 1 off. So a little bit worried for ULF here, because this feels like it could be that pivot point in the game, right? We've had Fabian doing really well. Obviously, we've seen Neki joining in with that lovely little 3K kind of turning expectation. But if we're going to hold other teams to that standard, can you find repeatable success? Finding 3Ks, clutching up like that, going to be tough. We're starting to see Dynasty find their footing as well, 2 rounds in succession. I do need to see ULF show us what they can do here. This, again, is, if I'm not mistaken, their map choice. So you'd want to see them show a little something.
If there's going to be any sort of adjustment from Dynasty here, they've obviously shown their hand in
That goes there.
both approaches. Famsy's just going to kind of...
Operator.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to commit towards this early angle, but there's a lot of bodies on the other side.
And here they come. Famzy is in danger. Does get away for the first step, though, but the pressure's high now. Stop trying to gap close towards backside, does find a target, drops them. Off doing well on this explosive hit. Making A look just as viable as Dynasty did on their attacking side. Now Sop going to be dedicated towards backside hold. Aren't now going to be in.
Planted.
Oh, he's got no TP to get past this.
But the ult.
Wait, that removes the trip.
Yeah, that unleashes Ticey now to maybe gap
Neki's
close.
looking that way.
Neki, you're so smart to even expect that, but Famzy clean with it. Does he expect the player up top side? It doesn't really matter. It's on Creamy now. Can't do it all. Nice crossfires set up on the fly for ULF. And they show diligence on their A take too.
Yeah, beautiful pace change coming out of the timeout. Completely sweeping Dynasty off their feet. A chance for Famzy to maybe find one, but the placement of utility is perfect for him.
Remaining.
Has to deal with the Hunter's Fury. On top of that, can't even reset towards a deeper sideline to maybe pick a kill up. All tied up now. Fabian, Ordaz, and Echo ultimates to throw in the mix. Sop just want to wait.
Pendulum swinging here, 9-9. Nice and close between these two. Stop looking to get active in middle. Expecting someone top mid, but no one is actively here. What is it, a 2-3 split? 3 up middle? Yeah, this is...
First time Alpha really, committed behind this good pressure. Deal with this trip, it will be noted at least.
God, the ult's just fantastic, but body blocked. Zop can't do enough here, and actually it gives Tag a new lease of life. Gonna find 2 and keep things somewhat on track. Famzy trying to gap close, got it. Job done, Ordaz down. Ult gonna go through, gonna send them running as well. This is pacey. 3 players flooding through from heaven, but Neki does well to find 1, but Fabian's so low. 18 HP, the hero from the first half, having to put on the cape again. Creamy. That was very well. I don't think I'll ever deal with saying creamy.
No, I can't ramp for that.
I can't. I tried. I gave it my best shot.
But it is double digits on the board for Dynasty. again, nice switch up in terms of expectations here. Tag finding those 2 kills. I mean, even not expecting the 3rd, sure, but he's done the damage. He's trimmed the fat. Made it a lot easier for Dynasty to recover, and right back to scraping pennies together on the side of ULF.
Sheriffs, Judge, Guardian. This game is getting pretty close between these two. And once again, Tag is very alone here, so he needs to be able to play his life.
Waddle's got the Hunter Fury here, so Tag going to disconnect a little bit from this. Not sure if we're going to see it immediately here.
Spike planted.
Waddle's got another plan for it.
Really nice. Just use of the cam though, but is this a goer? You can see Fabian holding close too. Playing up close and personal, willing to challenge on these early corners. I mean, they've got to try and divide and conquer, right? They do only have Sheriffs and Classics. The Judge is a key piece of this. And Fabian, he's going to fall. And now this could be green light to go. Waddle
No tags,
clearing
I
the
believe.
path, but Sop the one to land the shot towards Famzy. It's a 3v4. Ordaz on the site. The other two... Oh! Echo again with these Sheriffs, man! So talented.
They are just so lethal in some of these lesser purchases. Again, not slowing things down when they're at a disadvantage, and landing some beautiful shots here. Those 3 from Echo are outrageous.
God, they've got to do it right back to him. Look at the buy. It's
Yeah,
not necessarily
I was
identical,
talking
but
about
close.
that first half going blow for blow. It's the same thing here in the second, about the same stage of the half as well.
Yeah.
But nobody can really get a grip on the finances. Dynasty now looking to go hyper-aggressive in mid. Echo's going to get pinged out. He's punished for it.
Yeah, live by the Sheriff, die by the Sheriff, apparently. Echo's going to feel a little bit of a taste of his own medicine. But by this time, ULF have taken over the side. Ticey.
Oh!
That's a little rough there as ULF finds stability on the site. Great utility to stall out the play back through. A little bit of an opportunity given. And a messy fight, but it's only Waddle alive in a 1v3 up against a far superior side when it comes to all the goodies they have. Yeah, a bit of chip damage done on Neki and Fabian, but all that's sitting very pretty. And even this cross could be the death of him.
Yeah, the smoke makes this so awkward.
Revealing area.
Try and find a clean engagement. Fabian just going to shut it down. Up to 11 for ULF. Damage done, yes, but Dynasty not much to write home about in terms of these last few. I think they're going to have a bit of a buffer. And with some of these ultimates coming online at the right time, feels like we might see a 3rd map.
I know you were looking forward to Ascent. I knew it. Because again, Abyss, as much as this is good, it's this back and forth nice and close. Ascent, I feel like it's a classic, right? And I'd love to see these two on it.
I was so impressed with Dynasty the other day.
You were.
On Ascent.
I think most of us were, to be fair. Seeing kind of the best of Famzy in that role really brought it out of him there. But can ULF then keep up to that sort of caliber? Isn't that the question?
Certainly many questions to be asked right now in terms of this timeout for Dynasty.
Oh, look at the ults as well. What'd you say?
I was just saying it was rough. Fabian and Sop about halfway, but Neki, Ordaz and Echo all have theirs. I think as well, this second half, Dynasty, in terms of the pace change that ULF have brought, they've really struggled to recover. Coming out of that the timeout, I believe, what, 4 rounds ago from ULF? Is that right, Lauren?
Couldn't tell you, man. The rounds being so close, Mike, it's just been hard to keep track of where it could have been the first half for all I know at this point.
Could have been.
11-10. A nail biter here.
Looks like ULF going to set up outside A here. It's just going to be Tag tasked with holding this down.
Oh,
Going to get caught by the Hunter's Fury, I believe. No, it was the recon pinging.
Yeah, he actually makes it out fine in the end. Tag, it feels like everywhere he goes, the whole team's on the other side, but Sop, getting aggressive. The hinder looks lovely, but Waddle
Waddle's just unaffected by them, man. He's found another
Built
kill.
different. I don't understand it. And now we're into a 3v3, and it's not so clean, and it's not so obvious, but this flash could be good, and Fabian's been solid, but they're close. And he goes against it. He just swings it dry into that. Tag and Waddle.
Enemy remaining.
Maybe just Waddle. As fortunately, Neki and Echo are still looking pretty solid in this one. Expecting the player in the smoke. Quick catch. Dart back up now, reading where Neki is, but Neki's got a dart and a shock dart to play with. Waddle's options get limited, get difficult, and the time is ticking.
Concentrate, Sova.
What does Neki do about this? He should know his lines here. Waddle's options are near on zero.
He's got it!
Oh my god, that is damn close!
Oh my god! I thought he had it!
0.01.
Oh my word. That would have been absolutely sensational from Waddle. Oh, that is heartbreaking.
That's the difference so far between getting to map
Let us
point
hunt.
and being held on 10. That's the difference. 0.01. We said this was close, but
Yeah,
damn.
that just about represents it.
Okay, one Bulldog in the hands of Ticey and the Guardian for Famzy on the other side. A good stability to this. Sop is going to be on the Outlaw, wanting to try and punish these light shields. He's already got the reward towards Famzy and Waddle. I mean, it's a bold play, mate. I mean, what are you meant to do here? They're getting desperate, Mike.
Yeah.
This looks like map 3 is on the cards, surely.
Yeah, explored mid of the previous round. I think looking to double down on that to maybe catch a player or two off guard, but there's so many bodies on the side of Ulf, and Ulf will connect from Sop to slow things down. Tag now going to try and get ahead of the divide and just looking for anything he can. Neki going to shut that down now, and it's Neki to seal the deal. A flawless round to send us to a third.